Greetings. Yeah. Hail the eye. Oh, the Most High. Will you ever leave it I? Most High Jah, who sitteth up on his throne in Zion and reigneth in the hearts of all flesh, of all living. And Mother Miga, she sits right next to him. Hail Mama Munen. Yes, who lives and reigns forever and eternally in the hearts of all flesh, of all living. Seeing we do give thanks. Seeing Dada Bobo, oh Father, Holy Father Aaron, Jah, Almighty art thou, there is no limit to the eye might and power and wiseit and strength and magnificence and glory. None. And mystery. Yes, this revelation, Iowa. Dada, we do pray thee receive I and I eyes as usual, or usual. Come upon you, I'm upon me. Heal the eye, Jah, Rastafari, I give thanks, Dada. Yes, move them through Selassie, Sedes, and Hades into the Kedusa, Sedes, and Hades. Yes, I. Sila, Selassie, Amen, 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 T and I. Amen. Nen. I. Yes, I. It's a glorious day. Seen. Let Jah be praised. You don't know. Exhibir Tamasagan. Seen. Exhibir Amlak. Yes, I. Meharin. Father Getai. Yes, I. Let the Most High God be praised. The one true living God. You know. More blessings. You know. Yeah, man. And you know. He who is wicked will be wicked still, and let him who is righteous be righteous and do the righteous yet still. Yes, I. Bless. Yeah, well, you don't know. It's the judgment. You see, and let's just say, if you go up on the altar, you're going to see that the Universal Federation of Christ ISIS and the EABIC, the Ethiopia Africa Black International Congress, my father's house, were in court yesterday with the Tribunal Administrative Quebec. See? Yes, indeed. They had their judge. The tribunal had their judge. And there was a minister, chief representative from the municipal, provincial government. Yeah. And look, this is a long story. See what I'm saying? It lasted 3 hours. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I went to court 3 times with these people. I was prepared the first time. They said, okay, well, here what? We're going to send it to trial. All right. My case is I and I personally and my people were wronged. We're wronged. But it starts with I and I personally. You see what I'm saying? I and I was wronged by this government. In many ways. In every sector. Every single sector. See? So what more you need to know than that? I'm talking about racism, abuse, all kind of scandal, all kind of conspiracy, forget we out, all kind of things. Every single institution I encountered, including workplace. Okay. Well, on the judgment. See? So the first time I went, they sent it to trial. It was postponed. Okay, we don't know. Postponed. About 8 months. All right. I'm here. I was told to make sure that I send these people the necessary documents, my file, everything that I'm going to bring up, every single thing I'm going to bring up. Okay, well, they already have a file of me from all of these different institutions and agencies and companies and all these things. You see what I'm saying? It's called the Freedom to Information Act. Do you see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, well, you have all of this. Okay, now what we're focusing mostly on is what we're targeting is the mistreatment, the abuse, and the racism, and the injustice, and the unfairness. Yes, man, and all these things. So, I don't have to pull out everything, but I pull out enough. Hospital too. Hospital too. Employment agencies. Finance and loan agencies. Bursary. Me go for the bursary, them a bond alone. We talk about funding and bursary. You know much time me go to all kind of meetings, man. Youth employment services, all kind of things as a youth. And how much time them turn me down. Okay. Well, the case reach the tribunal. Administrative Quebec. You hear that? So, they don't have my file. The minister, chief, rascal representative, don't even have, he's telling me he doesn't have my file. The judge is telling me he don't even have the file that I sent them, because I made a file, I numbered all of these documents, I put exhibits, or I should say I wrote exhibits, right, on all of them. So, I numbered them. So exhibit 1 to about 80. The judge said that he has 21 pages plus an additional 46 pages, and he sent that to the minister. And the minister saying he don't have none of that. Then the man's playing games, all kind of games, telling me, well, what I have here, it's like a file that has these numbers on it. But it's not 21 and 46 pages. So I say, okay, well, do you have the file regarding this matter? The hospital, or, employment insurance agents, or welfare too? Everything, remember, seeing the privy ones would know that I had a surgery done on my feet, okay? One on my left foot and one on my right foot. You see what I'm saying? It was about 6 months apart. See, the first surgery I got it the same time. My father, my twin cousin, I and my son, Haley, my Sizzla Kalonji, slipped on the bike. You remember? And people were saying, oh, da, you're mad, yo, yo, differently, yo, it done for dada, yo. They were even saying my dada dead. Judgment. Yeah, but I know said, well, it's just I dada is one, man. It's a good show, you see what I'm saying? So that's what it is, man. It's just a judgment. Yeah, man. That's just the judgment. Did you hear about Hurricane Asana? Oh yeah, man, mash them up, man. Mash them up. It's a judgment. Anyways, Osana is Emperor Ella Amida, who is the father of Shisana and Hisana. Seen? Ashbihan Abraha. And their mother is Empress Sophia, the Queen Regent, after Ella Amida took his flight. And Ella Amida, are Osana and his son Ezana, who was named after him. Okay. And his twin Messiah brother, Shizana. They are the Magi that visited Messiah of that generation. They followed the star, the bright morning star. Yes, indeed. Anyways, these people and their bag of foolishness. Hmm? This man playing games, telling me he doesn't have it. So I'm like, all right, well, I guess we can't continue today. Oh, well, we might as well. We might as well. Then I have my lawyer. She's a white lady, you know. I love her still, you know. I call her Mother Teresa, you know. I love the lady still, you know. You see, I'm gonna have a take about my chat. I love that lady. You see, and I always show her love. But there comes a point when you're a part of a system and it's not you, it's just the system, and you have to go along with the system at least 50%. See, which means you can't even really show no dissent. All you can say is, yes, it's messed up, yeah, but you have to say, yeah, it happens a lot, it happens to a lot of people, yeah, it's not just you, it's not only your people, and you know what I'm saying, that rhetoric, which it doesn't bother me, but it's like, I'm not talking about them, I'm talking about I and I'm talking about my people. So, this lady now, seeing we were supposed to meet, seeing, and we were going to call in an expert, a medical expert, seeing to go through my file and everything and explain to them what's written, you know, what other doctors have written over the years concerning my foot them, starting in the year 2000. Zine, I'm gonna go to them for help, employment, Quebec. You see what I'm saying? Because I was working, it's not like the man wasn't working and thing. The youth was always doing something, working and thing, you know. So that's why them can't say this man is really like some little bum man. Him never do nothing with him life, you know. And now me reach here, so me I'm president for my thing, VP for my daddy thing. You see what I'm saying? And they know this. They know this. I told you people, man. These people wanted to play games with me. I told them, yo, I'm not paying my lawyer. Yo, this is the whole point why I'm going through this right now, because you know I try to keep me poor. That's the whole point. So my lawyer is me do most of the talking and most of the work. So my lawyer, she's assisting me more than anything, you know. But you could say she's representing me on paper. But I told her I'm representing for myself and my people. And all the indigenous people who have been, or not just indigenous people, our people. See, but especially my people, indigenous people, and then the people who have been abused and whose rights have been violated by the same unjust or injustice system. You see what I'm saying? So this lady, yo, I told you they didn't want to cover the legal aid expenses, which is the government supposed to cover it. They didn't want to cover that for my attorney. You see, they tried to play all kind of games. You see, I spoke to the lady. She told me, yo, everything looked good. I sent her all kind of documentation. She said, good, okay. And then she's telling me she's waiting for my lawyer. I said, waiting for my lawyer? No, man, you're not supposed to wait on my lawyer for nothing. I call my lawyer, tell my lawyer, call him. When she called him, well, we can't pass this because he didn't meet the deadline. Some foolishness, man. I'm like, well, that's not what she told me. I know it had nothing to do with that. Didn't have nothing to do with that. Look, you is a part of the same system too, you know, so you didn't even want to rascal to assist me, knowing that, wait, it has nothing to do with any delay that was not met. You see, it is an appeal. This is how I got into the tribunal, you know. It started with one serious case, you know, because, I mean, something's got to give, right? You see what I'm saying? Me stand up for everything, you know. When Messi say, yo, it's abuse, you know, but the games that these people play is like, yo, they will just abuse you behind your back, you understand what I'm saying? And then when you realize, no, you have to go deal with them. You see what I'm saying? And more times I deal with them personally. You see, but them take I and I for nothing, because who is you? Who is you really? Alright, man. Well, that's how it reached here now, because I am the Rasclad Black Rastafari Messiah, and I am the Bomboclad President for the United for Change Initiative and the Vice President for the Ethiopia Africa Black International Congress. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm here the boss and the CEO for the Zodiac Show, also the UFCI as well. Zane, and also Barrington Edwards and this whole blood clot show, this whole rascal thing. You know what I'm saying? Me and the boss feed. So Babylon know what you do. So you violate my rights. These people don't want to give my attorney the access to whatever, I guess, finance. I'm saying for her to support me. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't support I and I. Well, it went through issue because I contacted the rascal, same lady, and I told her, yo, stop playing games, Me are the president and the VP for this thing, You see what I'm saying? So just know what I want to do, And I give her a link, and the next day, her boss called my lawyer and said, hey, everything's good to go. Don't worry. You got it. Yeah, yeah. Well, no, them I tell me them not have the file that I sent to them. All kind of games for 2 hours, 2 hours. This guy's playing games, And then when I'm telling the minister, the chief rep for them, say, you came unprepared. How do you come to court unprepared? What, your colleague did not give you the file? What is this? The judge went off on me. The judge started attacking me, telling me I'm attacking him, And we just keep my cool. I'm like, I'm not arguing with you. I'm not. What are you talking about? Calling you belligerent, this, that. I'm inferring that there's an injustice or a miscarriage of justice taking place, and he will have no part in it. And I'm like, yo, judge. Not once did I tell him to calm down. Not once did I tell him to calm down, neither, But I'm like, judge, I wasn't speaking to you. Finally, he calms down now, because how long are you going to rage for nothing? You're just raging because I'm not raging. See, what's coming out of you is what you want to see come out of me. It's not coming out of me, And the man, he did it a few times, The man had a few outbursts, I want to get a recording of this thing, I told my lawyer I want to get a recording of this thing, man. This man had several outbursts. Started attacking me, trying to belittle me, calling me a little man or a little boy, and to grow up, and all kind of foolishness, and let them talk. And then I'm trying to talk to the minister, and the minister is telling me, I don't want to talk to you. You're not here to talk. I'm like, what do you mean? What am I here for, man? You're just here for some decision that took place concerning some medical application that you made, blah, 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 blah. I say, yo, no, that's not why I'm here, man. That's not what the judge said the last time, why they sent it to trial, or why they sent it to this court. See, they seen that I had a case, and they told me, bring it all, man, bring everything. But their minister, and next thing, one of their chief reps, this lady, this lady was very disrespectful, very unprofessional, man, and just, the levels to, it's wickedness, people, because you're going to try to make somebody feel small and talk down to them and tell them, no, you're only here for this, and no, it doesn't work that way, I know we're going to do it in French, and yeah, okay, and talking fast and cutting me off, not giving me the chance to talk, telling me I'm wrong, no, all kind of madness, and they didn't have the file that I sent them, so I showed them, I had everything prepared. I told them, look, man, here's the email address, man, I could show you that I sent it, I could even show you a confirmation. Would you like me to send you a confirmation? They said, pause. Came back, yeah, we have it, but we didn't have time to review it. Yeah, man, for sure, man. So then they put it off 6 months. 6 months, man. Dirty Babylon. I know this guy's playing games, trying to enrage me, and it ain't working. And he's getting vexed. The judge got more vexed than the rascal minister. And then I had to bat up the minister and tell him, yo, differently, you guys are wrong. This is a miscarriage of justice. You're wrong. Are you going to come here unprepared? And then you're telling me you're not going to talk to me. You know what I'm saying? And then you're asking me all these questions, but you're supposed to have my file. You know what I'm saying? Then the judge get vexed again. Break. Okay, you need to calm down. Judge, I'm calm. You're the one that's not calm right now, Judge. You're accusing me of doing this, and oh my goodness, me say, yo, look, man, like, what's going on here? What's going on here? I told him straight, I know what's going on here, but I'm not going to suggest anything because you are going to get offended. You see what I'm saying? And I told him straight, I didn't mean to offend you personally, Judge. You see what I'm saying? Because he said, I'm doing my job. I have what I have in front of me. Okay, well, your colleague didn't do their job. You see what I'm saying? And it's the system I'm talking about. I don't want to call out anybody. I never called out one person, man, when I spoke about all the misdeeds and the injustice I faced. You understand? I mentioned their names, and I said, well, many of them misinformed me because I didn't know how their system worked. When I study the system inside out, I have to go in the system, man. Meaning jail, man. You understand? If you really study them, and even then, them frame me for that. Listen, listen. It's a judgment. The man said we're gonna call a break. Came back with a document when I asked the man, do you have the documents with the exhibits on it? Are the exhibit numbers on the pages? The man said, both of them said no. They took a break, came back after asking me the same question repetitively. I'm like, yo, what's going on? You guys trying to drag this thing out? Because the man's telling me, well, we need the file. Maybe you're going to have to send us the file. My lawyer's talking about, yeah, well, I can go and get it. I can go and make photocopies. No, you're not going to go make photocopies after you bust up your leg. My lawyer bust up her leg the other day, man. I'm going in her trunk. She slipped and bust up her leg, man. She has a ball in her knee. You know, it's going to take her a few weeks to recover. You know what I'm saying? And this is after I was waiting on her to call me back several times. I spoke to this lady. She told me she's going to call me back in the evening or in the night or the following morning and don't call me back. And I got to call her back like, yo, what's going on? Then she's telling me, yo, because I said, 6 months ago we went to court, you know, we had a talk about, you know, calling in this expert. And I said, no, we don't need no expert for this, man. I told her straight, we don't, man. I know what I'm dealing with. She said, well, I think it would be best. I'm your lawyer, and it seems like maybe you need someone else to represent you because you're not really listening to me. So I said, okay, look, you know, eventually, after a few months, you know, I caved in and I said, yo, all right, we're going to call in an expert, man, you know. So they put this thing off 5 months. I didn't speak to her for about 3. Talk to her every now and then, but don't really talk about the case, you know. But I didn't really talk about her or bring up the case. This lady, when I speak to her, well, last month, she's telling me, I didn't call no expert. You said you don't want no expert. No, I said I want an expert. Okay, can you call an expert? Because we're not going to go back and forth about what I said because she's saying I never told her that. Okay, even though I went and I got a list. No, I didn't get the list yet. I spoke to her a week later and she told me, but you said you don't want an expert. Yo, stop. I even went and met with people and got a list of experts. When that's your job, you know. So then she said she's going to call the government, the legal aid office, her office, to find out if they're going to cover an expert to come in. And she never did it. And we're going back and forth, and I'm like, yo, wow, man, you're really doing this right now, man? Like, yo. Anyways, boom. We go through. Cool. We didn't need an expert. And I still beat them. I still win. See? Ethiopia Africa Congress, UFC, win over them. And I told them that. I said, listen to me, man. I'm representing for my people, you know. You see what I'm saying? And I'm representing for the world of people, you know, who've been abused, you know, whose rights have been abused, you know, and trampled upon, you know. So, definitely, me represent for the Congress, both these Congresses, seen, these governments and churches, seen, and you represent for your governments, and God will judge between us. The man said, what are you saying? Like, yo, like as if I'm trying to call down a judgment on him. And I said, no, I'm just saying that may God judge between us. Because it's not just us as individuals here. You see what I'm saying? I represent 2 governments, just as you 2 here represent your 2 governments. Anyways, man, and the judgment will bust up the thing. Me do most of the work. See, I wrote a letter, I sent them the file. Like I said, the man call a break and come back with a page. This is the judge, you know. Him come back with a page. The minister is the one who brought it up. Oh, yeah. Do you have this page? Check this page number 3 in the file, like as if it's their file. Bumbo, well, that's my file I sent you, man. You're supposed to refer that. I refer to that as my file. The man said, yeah, in the file, page 3. I'm the one that did that, Bumbo. Bright and feisty, yo. So I'm looking for page 3 now. I'm like, yo, wait a minute. Those are my pages, right? That's my file. You got that from. And you're telling me you only have, what, 3 pages? Because before you tell me you never have nothing. Mr. Rasclad, I'm looking for the thing coming. I had 3 folders, you know. The judge says, Sir Edwards, it's on the screen. He had it. See, I blew it up on the screen for me. I'm like, yeah, I see that. So he's like, yeah, well, the date on this and da-da-da-da-da-da. And, well, didn't you know you were supposed to contest the decision in 90 days? Well, like I told the man, the agent, your colleague, misinformed me. Zine, that's the judgment. See, anyways, in the end, after all the games, you see, this thing is just too rascal long. You prolong this thing, you know. That, you should have expedited that blood clot. That could have been expedited in like a half hour. Rascal, this. Huh? Or expedient. I prefer use the word expedient, become different. Yeah, I mean, see some people I use certain words. I mean, I want to follow back on none of them. Dr. Boomby with her narrative, the narrative. We have to form our own narrative, guys. Yo, and then the other day I heard her talking about expedite. Like as if she wasn't sure that was the right word she used. Anyhow, I don't know. 3 hours long. Seeing? And them try crucify the dread. Rastafari, the judge dread. You see? But in the end they lost. But one last thing I'm gonna bring up. When I started out, I told this lawyer, you have my file. I gave you a copy of my file. We went over it. She's telling me she know my file back to back. So how you can give me what your points are gonna be? How you can tell me what your questions are gonna be? I'm talking about the day before the trial, you know. I'm there having a little, yeah, man, it was a heated confrontation with her. Because me never get vexed. But I'm like, well, what are you doing? What's wrong? I mean, yeah, you're injured and thing. Okay, you just got injured like 2 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe like a week and more ago, you know, a week and a few days, you know. So, you know, like, because she tell me she don't remember this and she don't remember that. But I'm like, yo, from time to time, you don't remember this and you don't remember that and all kind of things. So I'm like, yo. But this woman has a very sharp memory. She's a lawyer, man. She's a lawyer, man. And I've never seen her act so silly. These games. You need an expert? No, you don't. Yeah, you do. We should get one. I'm gonna try to get one. Didn't even let me know if legal aid let her know if they're gonna sponsor the damn thing. Didn't even let me know. Just last week. So the year before we are talking, I'm like, yo, what are you dealing with? I mean, maybe you're just not, you know, equipped, man. You're just not in good shape right now, man. You know what I'm saying? To deal with this. No. Yeah, all right, well, cool. I made her know that I'm gonna open up with this letter. You can ask a few questions in the beginning. As a matter of fact, you just bring up the case, what we're here for, or the reasons you already know, and you know, keep it short, and then bam, talk to me. I mean, excuse me, little distraction. Then let me do my thing. You know what this lady does? After the judge, he just wants to start it, cutting me off. The judge started it, telling me, yo, we're here for this. Yeah, all right. Yeah, well, if I don't know my rights and I don't know what's going on and I'm intimidated by you people, well, then you win and I lose. You see what I'm saying? Even if I win a little something from you, which is nothing really. See? We're no wrong. I had to tell him, man, yo, nah, that can't go on. Yo, I swear you win, raise your right hand. Yo, I ain't raising my right hand. Can we do this orally? Yeah, okay. Yeah, do you swear or solemnly swear? Yeah, man, I swear. I solemnly swear. I'm telling you the truth and not more the truth. Okay, man. Okay, Mrs. Kennedy. Mom, she starts with asking me a question. I'm like, yo, what about the letter, man? I told the judge I want to read out the damn letter. Did you read it? He's like, yeah, we read it. Because he had it. But then the man's telling me he don't have nothing else. Yo, I couldn't believe, not even believe, man. Don't like using that word, you know. Make you a fat time all Babylon rascal, foolish. You know what I'm saying? I had to tell him, yo, all this is recorded, you know. You're getting on like this, you're getting brawling and all kind of thing, yo. All this is recorded, you know. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't doing nothing to you right now, you know. Anyways, in the end, the judge ruled in my favor, After my lawyer asked me a question, this is like the third hour, and the minister objected. Saying he objected many times too. Saying many times for nothing. So he objects. The judge don't say nothing. He's sitting there. The judge was entertained, man. He was entertained, man, because I was putting that minister on the spot, man. I was butting him up real hard. You know what I'm saying? Real hard. And I was asking him questions. The man say, yo, don't talk to me. I'm like, yeah, well, Mrs. Kennedy, could you ask the... This guy was there chuckling to rascal. Me catch him enough time. I laugh. So I'm like, yo, it's like that, eh? The judge did not interject, even though this man objected. And then my lawyer said, well, I'm going to reformulate the question. And I'm like, yo, well, wait a minute, man. The judge, you didn't rule on the objection, man. You're not going to tell me how to do my job. The reason why I didn't rule on it is because your lawyer reformulated the question. But I'm like, yo, sir, your honor, while the minister's calling him my lord, them know me easy, I done send them link and make them know I go on, You see, and all that's not really coming up, except, the day as a president and you don't know, representing this church, and all right, you don't know, we just deal with this rascal thing. You think if you want me to go there, I will go there, You see, and you can't really do nothing about that. You see what I'm saying? But just know why I not have to go there. Why you not go there? This man sitting there calling the judge his lord. Okay, cool, man. Well, sir, your honor, I didn't disrespect anybody, but you waited until my lawyer said she's going to reformulate the question. So I don't see how that's legal, but if that's your decision, you're gonna let her reformulate the question, okay? And she reformulated the question. This is a bag of games. Anyways, you don't know what went out here. Ethiopia Popular Congress, UFCIN and the blood clot judgment is not no joke thing. You see what I'm saying? This have a resound throughout planet Earth. This is what I'm saying. Bingi, Rastafari, Ethiopia World Federation, and I say School of Vision, Ethiopia Judah Catholic Church, Royal Ethiopia Judah Catholic Church. Yo, we gotta do this. We shall do it. Yeah, we got to do it. See, and we did it. So we give thanks. You already know. Yeah, you don't know how the judgment, them have to do them paperwork and things, so you don't know. I mean, even if you see it, you're not going to believe it, so I mean, you don't know. Just live by faith. You see what I'm saying? So, give thanks and praise. Conquering lion. Victory of a declare. Anyways, it's the judgment. It's the judgment. More love, more life. You know what I mean? You already know it's getting red out there, people. Yeah, it's getting real dread out there. Fire hot and out of control. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, you daughters, you like to expose your flesh too much. You know what I'm saying? And then you want to talk about how your goddesses and all of this and all of that. That need to change. You know what I'm saying? Because in the ancient days, in Egypt, Ethiopia, where our gods and goddesses came from, where I and I come from, our empresses didn't expose their flesh like that. They covered themselves up. See? And everybody knew, yeah, man, they're more mysterious, more powerful, wise, and fearful. Yeah, man, you don't know. You see what I'm saying? So, you must know that. You must know that. Yes, some of their mistresses and some of their servants maybe at times, you understand, did expose their flesh. You understand? But that's their thing. That was a cultural thing. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't always sexual, man. You see what I'm saying? And still, the queens and the goddesses and those in the royal courts, the royal family and those, they did not expose their flesh, man. You understand? Not change, man. Every now and then, okay, it's hot, all right, man, you know what I'm saying? But you ain't really going out there to go and show off your body to make everybody see how you're sexy and, look at me. to get attention. I mean, some of you have a man at home and you're still doing that. Just running out there looking attention. Listen, man, you're gonna get the Realmz attention, man. You see what I'm saying? And you women must not be offended when I tell you these things. Women in the ancient days knew that they were more powerful and respected and feared and mysterious, since nobody knew what was beneath their dress. But they're kings. Eh? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Anyways, but wanna love to defend that. Wanna rascal stay there, man. In Zion, to walk around naked, sin, that is a sin. You will get a bumbleclad judgment. Let judge be praised, you already know, man. Yeah, bigger judgment. I am the mighty diamond, I am the mighty Alimazi. Seeing the boy drop out, that's a judgment. Yes, he is a Ratsaman. Zane, he is a Ratsaman. He was a Ratsaman, he's a Ratsaman right now, burning up. Zane, down there with Hellride, Horgan, Funny Bunny, and all of them boy there. Zane, yeah, man, you see that? They try to get cast down the same moon before the moon up. Hey, what a judgment, eh? Hail Orlando Collins, Holy I, Miguel, I, Beast. Yes, my mighty and honorable prophet. Sailor Orlando Collins. I'm saying, yeah, man, it's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. What a judgment, eh? Yeah, him get wet up. Yeah, well, listen, we know pet, we know pampa, we know no pity for them. See, this man's son is in jail right now, charged for murder, you know. You see what I'm saying? And they're saying that youth's involved in a lot of killing, and they're saying, oh, there's a payback and all these things. Well, as a real Rasta man, your son not gonna mix up in them kind of something. You see what I'm saying? Because you live clean and he's gonna live by that example. See, and anyhow you don't live by example, then you don't know. You might have a deal with him. Bind him up. Find a way to bind up that blood clot before him kill off innocent people. Like how him kill off the man and kill off other people too. We don't know who these people were. We don't know if any of these people were involved in anything. You see, but we know that his son now is involved in a bag of killing and bag of crime. See, so you shouldn't be out there having fun like that, dancing up at top about me there, my friend, me there, long time. What? I want to see my long time friend them. Me there again. There's a video of the man just dancing, having fun. You see what I'm saying? Alright, man, well, you don't know, say, you know, the danger zone. That's the judgment. Because they think they're protected. You're not protected, man. You didn't bust. Mighty Diamonds are a knockoff Mighty Whalers. Okay? It was a psyops. Zane, and Virgin signed them early. Zane, and pushed them out there quick. Write couple hit songs for them, maybe 3 hit songs for them. I need a roof over my head. Yeah, okay. And what the next one name again? But poor Marcus, it a go run it. No, don't call my mighty blood clot prophet poor. Okay, don't call my prophet no poor man. But poor Marcus. And the judgment, no. Them boys is a knockoff whalers. And there's a bunny in their group. See, as there's a bunny, was a bunny in the whalers. Come on, people, man. Come on. Yes, another offspring to another judgment, but we're not even going to mention that blood clot. I'm saying, them boy, they funny. But Tabby. Tabby is a woman name, man. Tabitha. But you don't know. But as a Rasta man, watch it. You don't really want to go there. People are call you Tabby. Mr. Rascal. You ever hear that man they talk about Rastafari repatriation? The emperor? Black history? You ever hear him bonfire for nothing? But poor Marcus. What's the next song he did again, man? They were called Limelight first, you know. That's their story, you know. Okay, one of them was a soldier, one of them was a welder, one of them who knows what he was, you know. But then people were involved in things, you know. Like this guy talking about he's a soldier. Well, Coral Gardens, you understand? Yes, Coral Gardens. That's how you get out there, your boss. Okay, we're gonna give you that. You say you want to be a singer, you want to be okay. Boom, we're gonna put you in a group and make you the singer. But it didn't work out for the fat boy. that calls himself Judge. Zane, and then, oh, them youths went to the same school, but they ended up looking for bandmates and then just happened to meet each other again. It's just a stupid story, man. Listen to how that band form. Okay, it's a psyops, man. And at the judgment, we burned them. You see what I'm saying? It was a psyops, people. Big blood clot psyops. You know what I'm saying? Pardon. Anyways, that didn't work. Virgin signed them, gave them a little advance. Zine, them and them blew out the money and then took more money. Probably got a second advance because that song, and that song, I Need a Roof, and what's the next one, man? Rasclat. I never really liked them still, even though I love reggae, and as a youth, I grow hearing these songs. But I mean, never really inspire me. Some people are acting like, oh, he's such a great inspiration, man. Okay, yes, he had a great voice, a nice voice, all right, man. But yo, Rastaman hit. Rastaman stay up on the charts, man. Real Rastaman will make songs. Rasta and Rasta singers, Rasta artists. I'm talking about the ball-head Rasta them. Seen? And Rasta man, no Rastafari. Yeah, we make music to touch people, and you don't know, even if the system is gonna fight it, people are gonna want to hear we. See? So we're gonna be doing shows and things people love we, cause we love them. No, stop the foolishness, man. Come on, people. Come on, people. These guys claim that they released 46 albums, and the only songs you know is Poor Marcus, and when the right time come, man, I go feel it. And when the right, okay, that tune, I don't really like that tune too tough. It sounds nice, okay, nice vibes and everything, but that's about it. You see what I'm saying? It's just a song. You understand? Them and them now use reggae for burn Babylon. See it? And let's not forget their stupid song. Pass the Kochi. Yes, the Limelight sing that. Pass the Kochi Pani. Okay. And then you share a fire burn him. Minister in our Babylon, Crocodile Jamaica government. He said, yo, what's this about Pastor Kochi? And yo, like, I guess the song was really bubbling, which it was. You seen? And then they made some youths. I don't even know if these youths had real locks, man. I didn't even study the video. I haven't seen the video in years. These youths talking about past, they don't chip on the and it go, okay, yeah, they took it from them because it was such a catchy song. And like I said, you sure? Him say, yo, I don't want to hear nothing about this rascal Kochi business. And so they went back in the studio and they re-recorded the song and said, pass the Dutchie, which is a cigar. The man changed the lyric and said, pass the Dutchie. Listen, that's the judgment, okay? The boy drop out, seeing them, give them order distinction for the longest reigning band, okay? Zane, last year in Jamaica, order of distinction. Yeah. The Whalers didn't even get an order of distinction yet. What are you guys saying, man? I think Bunny got a something. Peter did get a little something, maybe order of merit. And Bob. Judgment, man. No, them is not in no big Rastaman class. Them is not no big Rastaman. Okay? They are not mighty, nor were they great. They just did a 1-2 great song. Okay? And that's about it. 46 albums, and you only know about 4 songs, 5 songs from these guys. Right time. Poor Marcus. Roof over my head. Those are the 3 biggest songs. And pass the Dutchie. So, yeah. And it's not done. More incoming. Told you. 1 I got drop. Told you 1 done drop. You soon find out who that is. But did I tell you 1 in a free fall and I drop in the rascal judgment. Attack claps. Yeah. Yes, let the fire blaze. See? Um, you see Prince Charles opened up the Ethiopia building at Cambridge University. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. You already know. I Spectre is on it. Yeah, man. Yeah, he's on it, man. It's a judgment scene. So, you don't know Black history. I ain't declare victory. Judgment pan Babylon. Yeah. It's a historical day. So many levels for Boba Shanti and Asawara and Ayabinge, all indigenous people everywhere. And for the UFCI, of course, it starts here in the north. It's the judgment. And it's going to swing like a pendulum. Justice has prevailed. Seen? Yeah. You see chills? Yeah. What's he doing? Opening up an Ethiopia building. Listen, Babylon, you better hurry up and do something. Because the Andaman Sea, yeah, it's bubbling. Yeah. And there was a massive earthquake there just yesterday. Seeing? And the plates are shifting right there. The Andaman Sea. And the same goes for the San Andreas Fault. It's shifting. Yeah, man. Know what's going on, okay? Bless up. Saint Hill. Miss Lauren. We love her so. Yeah. Yeah, you already know. Turn your lights down low, man. I just love. You see what I'm saying? Just love in the house. You know what I'm saying? That's the fire. Bless them, yeah? Israel, you are the bride. Know that. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, and you see Hannah? Hail, Mama Hannah Medium. Yes, my imabit. Imabit, Emaye. Hannah Medium Selassie, our mother of creation. Former Miss World, the third Jamaica to win the title, eh? And she's an actress. She was in Stella Got a Groove Back. We'll put her up front on Blood Clot Center. You see the powers? You see the raw, sheer beauty and power? My God, what a beautiful woman. Anyhow, we put the woman them up front, so you must deliver. If you don't deliver, that's the judgment. Then, that's just the judgment. Then other women are just going to come and take your place. Like you see this woman, Empress Hannah. We have to call her an Empress the way she carried herself. Eh? We not play with Babylon. Yes, a true goddess uses her powers to change things for the greater good, setting an example for the children and the world to follow. Okay? You can't do that if you're going out there looking like as if you're a sex vixen all the time. Like as if you're always horny. You just can't get enough sex. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a perfume, it's a stench. You know what I mean? Come on, black woman. You need to stop. You need to stop before something stops you. Exposing your nakedness all the time, man. For people to lust after, you know. Why would you want animals? Because a lot of these men out here are really animals too. Why would you want animals lusting over you? Why wouldn't you do something for yourself if you're looking for a real king? You're not going to need to do all of that. Anyways, that's a judgment. Here Rastafari seen Mama Omega 2, Mama Omega I the second. Our Lady Hannah Medium Selassie is making an orbital move very shortly. It's coming. It's coming. Just wait. I will notify you. I am the lily of the valley and the bright morning star. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You already know my niggas. And my niggashes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. My nigga and my niggas. Yeah, niggas. This and my niggas. Alright. Kings and queens, God and goddesses seen. Yeah, the boy drop out. What a judgment. What a judgment, yeah. Donald Orlando Shaw, eh? Yeah, man. Well, I am Donald. I am Daniel in the Lion's Den scene. That's where the name Donald comes from. Daniel scene. Yes, and Orlando is my father, my twin cousin scene. So that's a judgment. Yeah, and the Shah, you know who the Shah is? The Shah of Shahs is the King of Kings. That's what it means, Shah. See, that's why they gave him that name. That's not his real last name. See, but Shah. Well, the Shah of Shahs is my niggas Damien. See, this man has all the names of the Holy Trinity. Yeah, well, let's say the baby out of the Trinity and two in the Trinity. Yeah, what a judgment. Orlando and my Shawshaws. Heal them high. Yeah, yeah. And cast them low. Those imitators. No, man. No, this man. They would have made this man the king of reggae. What happened was they signed him to Virgin and it didn't work because they fused some funk with their reggae and those albums that they released, which were songs written by many people, you know, songwriters, ghostwriters in the psyops. You see what I'm saying? To push them out there, but the man, them, they can't. The man can't sing. He can't keep up. You see what I'm saying? A 1, 2 song, 3 song. All right, man. That's it. Saying so, Virgin never released them from the label. So they owe Virgin that money because they've invested enough money in them still. Do you understand? And the music did sell off those songs, but then the thing it went awry. You see it? And it just didn't work, man. That's why these guys are always broke, because any money them get, them have to give them money. They owe Virgin millions, people. Anyways, yeah, that's not fine. Anyway, the sun, yeah, the sun. What a judgment, eh? Solar Boy, man. The Rumble, 7-point earthquake follows the X-Class solar flare. That was the 18th. Yeah, man. That was yesterday, man. The final flare. Whoa. What a judgment, boy. And the sun's just busting up. I am Mommy aka Sandman. Yes, he is my youth. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You see the video there? The little short clip? Wow. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Now that is not solar dust. That is Sandman dust. Yeah, there's a difference. Anyways, Solar Boy said he's gonna eclipse the world. Yes, he is. Yeah, the sun just went berserk yesterday. Yeah. Anyways, what did I tell you? Yeah, it's a space war going on over there. See? Yeah, go on UFO, Mavi 777. You see all of those chariots? Yeah, man. Out there in Kiev. What a judgment. Hallelujah anyway. Alicia Myers. Mwah, mwah, mwah. That's my daughter. She is the offspring of King Emmanuel Charles Edwards. Yes. And she's a little saint. And right beneath that, you will see my mother of the universe, the queen of creation, Empress Omega. We love you, Mama Omega. Really high. Yeah, man, it's just a judgment, people, man. You know what I'm saying? Out of thin air, or into thin air, he's back at it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Comet, aka Swift. Yeah. And Boy Beam, just putting on a show, man. He is stealing the show, as I told you. Seen Alabama, la Palma, fidede, that means judgment. Fidede, oh, la Palma, oi, la, bomboclat, la Palma, oi, la. Yeah, man, uno weird people. The waters and the lava floods are colliding. Zine and a solar tsunami, a galactic tsunami, yes, is pummeling Earth. Yeah, man, we ain't eat blood clot. See, heal ya and I have been here, don't know, heal judgment yard. Well, yeah. One more flare to go, man. And you seen it. And then you seen, you already know. I fly out to judgment yard. Yes, I am at Lie Rogers, you already know. Exodus, Exodus, Exodus. And I mean, that will be all for now, man. People, you see what I want, man. I'll be got judgment. The place is rumbling. Zine, just remain in the light. Yeah, that's what you must do. Okay? Love and joy to you all. Born Dr. Bumpy, burn pre-seasick, be seasick. But we live on radio, I know. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Okay, such a clown, man. He is such a clown, man. Then you have Dr. Boombi. Why does Babylon always do rituals around this time every year? Yeah, yeah. Why are you still doing rituals? And why are the Queen's dresses on display in the Jubilee exhibition? Hmm? Royal Family Channel, the Royal Family Channel, man. The Queen's dresses are on display in a Jubilee exhibition. Yeah, yeah. Pretty sure they're gonna auction them off soon because that is going broke. Hmm. And there's judgment. Anyways, people, like I told you, Andaman Sea, yeah, plate shift. You already know. ETN News, that's Ip Step, okay? He's ETN News now. You feel me? You already know. Just stay tuned, yeah? You check out these channels, seeing I provided them for your entertainment. You got Apocalypse News, you gotta open your eyes. Actually, it looks like they are publishing the same videos. You know, daily events worldwide, you know the dude. Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, people. Even Paul Beagley, sometimes check him out, man. Every now and then I check him out. Hmm. World News Report. It's all up there on the Facebook, people. You all keep shining for now. I have to go work.